Thank you. You know, we always like a glass of wine at the end of our day, but this is going to be one where we can actually drink some wine, show it off, and do some really good for the community, which is exactly what the Max Cares Foundation has done for many years now, pouring the wine for a great grand wine tasting event, winter wine gala and grand tasting. I want to get it right. There's Brian Mitchell over there with Max Hospitality. To my left, your right, is Andrea Odie. She's with the Max Cares Foundation. Nice to have you.
Thanks for having us.
Listen, you don't need to give us a reason to have a glass of wine around here, but this is for a wonderful cause, and it goes to, I think what the Max Cares Foundation has done for the last many years has been fantastic. Remind us.
Well, the Max Cares Foundation was established in 2015, and we are a little bit unique in that we can support many organizations and different causes that we feel the need to assist throughout the year, and some of those are
food insecurity is the key here, and that's been a big thing lately.
Yes. There's many people that need to be thought of when it comes to food insecurities, unfortunately. And we just came off a successful successful program, which is called the Roast for the Holidays, which was back in December. And we served over 4,500 meals to those that are in need.
How fantastic!
Yeah, we're looking to surpass 5,000 next year.
And after ticket sales, hopefully on Thursday night, we'll tell you about that event in a moment, you will be able to do that. You've been a director there for how long?
Almost 15 years.
15 years. There seems, and I don't know much about wine, but I do know that when I go look to buy a bottle, I'm overwhelmed very easily. Is that a challenge more today? Because there seems to be like 9,000 different types.
There's a lot more than that. I mean, just in the United States, you have something like 9,000 individual wineries. So multiply that times the number of wines that they make. So yeah, it's challenging. You know, walking into a retail store or looking at a wine list, obviously you're going to be perhaps overwhelmed. We try to make it as simple as possible. I try to keep my list organized.
Which is why an event like this is going to be great, because if you go to the Bushnell Thursday night for the second annual Winter Wine Gala, you get how many different types of wine to sample?
273.
Boy, that's a lot.
Pace it out. Yeah.
What people come in, they can taste whatever they want. Hopefully, you're giving them a little kind of narrowing it down, so to speak.
It runs the spectrum. So I've got everything from champagnes to California wines, reds, whites, pinks, everything.
Now, is that when you have this many people come in such a short amount of time? Is there something that you kind of hope they'll gravitate to, or is it fielder's choice?
It's kind of fielder's choice. You know, we have the entire run of the Bushnell's lobby areas, so it's a big space. I got 45 vendors that are going to be scattered throughout, and it's just a great opportunity to taste a lot of stuff.
And of course, if you haven't been in any of the Max restaurants, number one, what's wrong with you? But they'll have food to match up and to taste as well, and to kind of find the right pairings, which is another thing that I'm just not.
Yeah, each of our restaurants will have a station, so you can sample food from all of the restaurants throughout the building as you taste.
And lest you think that this is just for funsies, this the money, the proceeds goes to scholarship money, which is great because Max Cares Foundation is going to do what with that?
We're going to share it with a lot of people in need, and those with food insecurities and other organizations throughout the greater Hartford and Springfield areas, and we're looking to expand our scholarship program this year. So we'd like to get some more applicants in out of high school that are looking to expand into the culinary arts arena, and we'd love to have you reach out to Max Cares Foundation to do that.
Which we'll link to you for fox61.com. You know, we have a rule here to say we don't drink on the air, but this one I'm going to. Why? Can I do this one?
This is non-alcoholic, so a lot of people are sober curious these days. And it's January, so a lot of resolutions are out there.
So one of two things is going to happen. Either A, you're going to be able to go try some of these non-alcoholic beverages, or you're going to go out and dry January on a really high note.
You can certainly do that on Thursday night.
What do you got over here, by the way, just real quickly?
So this is a sparkling Riesling from Germany. It's just absolutely fantastic, and it tastes just like regular Riesling does, no alcohol. If you wanted to kind of jump in, you could get some Cabernet here from California, traditional Napa Valley Cabernet, so beautiful wine.
See, and maybe I'm a little sober curious too, because I mean, I taste this and it tastes just like.
Wine. Yeah.
Can't tell the difference. That's great. Cheers to the foundation.
Thank you.
And cheers to a great event. Again, tickets will be available, still available for the Bushnell. We'll link you to them on our website at fox61.com. Cheers. Nice to see you both.
Thank you very much.
This is such good people over at Max. We're happy to support. Coming up, the matchup set for the big game.